Yo, what is poppin', everybody? It's your boy Yazzie TCG, and we're back for another Marvel Snap video. In today's video, I'm going to be reviewing the Spotlight Cache that is going to be releasing tomorrow, because I'm dropping this on Monday, January 6th. We're dropping this video. I know, look at me ahead of time. Mostly, I'm doing this because I'm not going to spin on this cache. I'm gonna put it out there. I'm not going to spin on this cache. The main headline card is Victoria Hand, a 2/3 who has the ongoing effect that your cards created in your hand have 2+ power. Like, that's it. Like, this card has no other effects, just a 2/3. I think it's ass. I think this card is I think this card is ass because I have pulled up here all the cards that would count as generating cards in hand, because unlike Arashim or Thanos, it doesn't generate, like, those generated cards were generated in your deck, not in your hand. So all the Agent Shield type cards get the buff for it. Agent 13, Maria Hill, Agent Coulson, Nick Fury, which all of them individually add, you know, whatever their required thing. Like, this is any card, this is a 2-drop, this is a 3. No, actually, I think this got buffed, actually. I think this used to be 3. This adds a 4 and a 5, and then Nick Fury adds 3 random 6-cost cards. Because I'm pretty sure she's like an Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. I want to say... Oops, open the wrong thingy. Look at me go. I want to say she's like an Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. I don't know. I've never heard of this character, so, I mean, if you know her, good for you. I think this card is just severely underpowered. I don't think that this should be an ongoing. I think this should have been an effect like Marvel Boy or like Galacta. Just a flat effect, because, like, I'm sorry, this just isn't strong enough to justify it being just an ongoing. Like, this can be shut down, but Galacta and Marvel Boy can't, like, need to be shut down by, you know, Red Guardian. Like, come on, man. Other than that, I mean, there's cards like Snow Guard, who, you know, add the Bear and the Hawk, and, you know, I mean, I guess a 3, like, I guess a 3-5 and a 3-6 that, you know, I guess, you know. Frigga, technically, the card you copy will get the +2 bonus. Though your problem is, if you're playing it in a deck like this, it's like, okay, cool. I can guarantee, like, I mean, you could copy one of the agents, but I guess you could copy one of the cards you get off the agents. But, I don't know. We also have Hawkeye, Kate Bishop Hawkeye, which is in the same cache. She has her variety of arrows, but we'll get into that when we talk about her, because she's also a card in the cache. I guess I'll mention right now, Acid Arrow is the only arrow that you don't ever want to hit now off of Kate Bishop, because it would gain the +2 power, meaning, I mean, it would clog, but I mean, you're not minusing them power. You're not minusing the power. Another kind of big buff, I guess, to Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur decks. Are people still playing these decks? Like, I can't tell you the last time I saw Moon Girl into Devil Dinosaur. Like, I don't know. This isn't like a year ago when I was playing the game. Yeah, I guess, well, like, you know, whatever you have, it duplicates. Other than that, I think Victoria Hand is very underpowered. I don't think this card should be a Series 5 just in general. If anything, I kind of hope this card immediately drops to Series 4, maybe even Series 3, honestly. I can maybe see in a world where they buff this card. Like, first, I would take away the ongoing. Like, hear me out. I would take away the ongoing, make it a static ability. And then give him -1 cost, too. Because, like, if you're looking at this, like, you know, like, I don't... Is there an agent... Is there a cost 2 agent? I don't think there is. I don't think there's a... I think for usually these decks, like, it would be Cable, but that doesn't generate a card. That doesn't generate a card in your hand. Like, well, I guess she's the 2-drop. Never mind. She is a 2-drop, so... I would say take this, like, make it the regular ability, and then give him -1 cost, too. Like, you're already gambling. You're already gambling with the cards you generate anyway. I mean, I guess Quinjet is there. Quinjet's technically there, but you don't always see Quinjet. But I think the card would be fine if it had -1 power. Not -1 power. I think the card would be fine if it had -1 cost, because it's not like you're getting a whole extra energy. It's not like you're ahead of your opponent the entire game. Other than that, like her own cache. I think she's the worst card on her own cache. I want to say that, because the next card we're going to be talking about is Grandmaster. Grandmaster is a 2/3 who on reveal, move one of your other on reveal cards to the middle location, and then its ability happens again. I shouldn't have to explain why this card is just like cracked. I'm actually really surprised that they moved it from a series 5 to a series 4. He is now a series 4, which is like good, It's that this card is definitely worth. I think this card is even worth the 6K tokens. Honestly, I can't even begin to describe just how good Grandmaster is. Like, if we go to on reveal, it's like more than like 70% of the fucking game. Like, fucking shit. Dr. Doom, do it again. Legion, do it again. Fucking Shang-Chi, do it again. Fucking Debris, do it again. Fucking like there's an infinite number of them. Silver Sable, do it again. Scorpion, do it again. Hazmat, do it again. Like there's just so many good ones, man. There's so many good ones. I think he is the best card in the cache, just generic playability wise. I think you could slide him into a lot of decks. If I do decide to spin on the cache, it'll probably be for him, but not anymore since he's a Series 4 card. Like, after I'm done getting Gilgamesh in my shop, I'm probably just gonna wait for either him or Fastos, whoever shows up first, honestly. But I'd rate Grandmaster. I would want to say is the best card in this cache, because the other card is Kate Bishop, a previous season pass card. Now, I think she's very good. It just depends which arrow she gets, because her ability lets you add 2 arrows to your hand, and the arrows, as we saw in game, we have the Acid Arrow, which is a 1-drop, essentially Green Goblin. It's great. Grapple Arrow on reveal. After you play this card, move it to this location. It's a move arrow. It's 1/3. It's great. The Basic Arrow, which is just Hawkeye's ability. If you play a card to the same location as it the next turn, +3 becomes a 1/4. It's great. And the Pin Particle Arrow, basically Ant-Man as an arrow. She just has so much utility. The reason I would put Grandmaster above her for the best card in this cache is simply because with Grandmaster, you get to essentially pick what on reveal effect you're going to activate again. With Kate Bishop, she does have a lot of variety, but sometimes some of these arrows don't do squat. Some of these arrows just aren't a good matchup. Especially in the Victoria hand deck, you never want to get Acid Arrow. It's a clock card, I guess, but it's not doing its like super good job. I don't know. I think this cache is kind of dog wiener. I think even the current one that we have right now, the Rocket and Groot one, is just simply like better. Like even Blob post Arashim nerf is like, put it in the starter deck, it's gonna absorb 2 cards and it's gonna become 20 power. Celine is like for Affliction one of the best decks of all time. Like, currently right now. And I think Rocket and Groot is the best card of, like, I mean, not the best card, but it has so much more utility. It can move, it steals power, It's Rocket and Groot. I mean, come on. Like, no offense to Victoria Hand. Though, I'm gonna be honest, if you like the card, if you like playing, Moon Girl, Devil Dinosaur, if you like playing the Agent craft the deck, go ahead for it. I mean, the other 2 cards are at least really good. Like, even if you have to 4-key, you get a decent Series 4 or 5 card, and then Kate Bishop and Grandmaster, you're not doing too bad. Like, there's worse cards. The last cache had Meek and Dakin. Okay, you could be doing a lot worse for cache cards. With that being said, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Y'all know what to do. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I've been loving the support, loving all the likes and comments on the videos. I read all of them. Speaking of comments, comment down below if you're going to spin on this cache, if you're excited for Victoria Hand, if you think she's attractive, because I'm going to keep with you. That Spotlight variant? Damn, shorty. Anyway, it's been your boy TCG, and we're signing out.